Hi, we're here to talk about retirement, and I have an expert with me who can tell you everything you need to know. You see that beach in the background? See that ocean? That's the big R, retirement.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome back to East West Picayune. And I am here right now in Pass Christian, Mississippi, just enjoying the afternoon. It's actually 74 degrees, but sunny, and it's still kind of cool. So I'm not wearing any bathing suit today, as you see, but it's still nice. Anyhow, I'm prompted to do this video because tomorrow will be my 1-year anniversary when I started retirement. If you are new to this channel is about food, fun, some of our East-West life, some travel, some culture, you know, you name it, it's there, cooking. Let's talk about retirement, how it feels to me in my retirement. So first, retirement for me is wonderful. Now, of course, I'm not going to just say that just to say it, but it has gave me so much freedom, so much, you know, liberty to do things that I want to do. I have all the freedom that I could have possibly, you know, in the world. And, you know, I could just pack my bag, go, and don't have to answer to anybody. Don't have to ask anybody permission. If I could go somewhere for vacation, I don't need to listen to the alarm clock. I get up in the morning. It could be 5 o'clock in the morning. It could be 8 o'clock. It could be 9 o'clock. Who cares, right? There's no time set as to what time I need to get up. I can go visit my children at any time I want, fly to Arizona. If you all have seen my previous video, I spent almost 3 months in the Philippines. Now, if you're working, I don't think you're allowed to do that. And of course, where I work, I'm only allowed 2 weeks the most. A little bit more than 2 weeks, it's not gonna be approved. Another thing is I have so much free time that I would not say I don't know what to do with it, but I'm always a person that do things. So it's not like I just sit around and do nothing. I hardly watch TV if you ask me. I started hobbies like gardening, of course this YouTube video that I have, and like I also like to travel. I would like to start bowling again if I can. Now with all this traveling involved, kind of bowling might be difficult for right now, but once it's all over, well, not all over, but once I kind of settle down, it looks like I stayed outside of my house, like I'm traveling more than I'm living in my house since November. That's basically my main thing, is the freedom, and I'm happier because I had to admit I was on an antidepressant when I was working, and I was on it for a long time. And needless to say, as soon as I retire or wean myself off, I don't need to have any of that medicine. I'm happy as a clam. Is that right? A clam?
Clam.
Is it right? Okay, my English is right. I'm happy as a clam. Anyway, and then of course I got Timmy. He's another precious little thing in my life, you know. So, and then health-wise, I think I'm much better. I don't stay awake at night anymore. I sleep at any time I want. I sleep a good 8-hour day. I mean, no, I sleep a good 8-hour night. I don't have insomnia anymore. It's just, you know, I mean, I'm healthier, I felt like, mentally, emotionally, if not physically. Now, physically, of course, I'm working out. I'm spending my time. I need to increase my workout time or frequency. Probably right now, since I came back from the Philippines, it's like twice a week. I know I need to do more, but it's an intense workout. I do weightlifting and a little aerobics, dancing and things like that. But overall, I felt like I'm healthier. And I'm 62, so I did retire early, as you all know. I made that decision just because of stress from work, and I was no longer happy working. I mean, I love nursing, so to speak. I do miss that, don't get me wrong, but I don't like the work. I don't know how could I relate that, but I do miss nursing. I felt like there's something missing in my retirement because of that component. And my sister kind of got sick and had some injury and had to be taken care of. So I took care of her for 2 weeks, and that gave me a little satisfaction, or what do you call that? A little, what do you call that word? Satisfaction or contentment that, hey, I'm doing nursing again, right? But overall, I don't miss work. Not one day it came in my mind that I miss work. And I don't have to deal with the politics at work and all the negativity in a way. So, my life is wonderful right now. One day I just thought, oh, I miss nursing. Maybe I should go back to work. And then I tell him that, and he say, oh, baby, go to sleep and you'll wake up, because that crazy brain of yours is just working overtime. And he's probably right, because as soon as I go to bed and wake up, that crazy brain is no longer functioning like that. I cannot really see myself going back to work, although, like I said, sometimes my crazy brain act up and felt like I want to go back to nursing because I miss nursing. Never know, right? Never say never. People have asked me, do I feel like lonely when I'm retired because I have not much of that people interaction every day? Well, my answer is no, not really. I'm a homebody if I wanted to. I could be an introvert or an extrovert if I wanted to. I don't need a lot of people around me all the time to make me happy. I'm happy within myself. I'm good by myself. It's just me and Brian, like I said, and my children, and a few handful of friends. I'm happy. And then another thing is, I don't have to drive as far. My office is my backyard. I don't have to drive the causeway. 1 hour each way. 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's a lot. And in terms of gas, I don't spend much money in gas anymore. That saved me a lot of money in terms of gas. Instead of paying 1 tank of gas every week, I probably fuel up once a month, if ever. Also, I could sit in my back patio all day and all night. Who cares, right? Listen to the birds, enjoying nature, take a little walk on the trails, all that good stuff. Those who know me, I was almost bankrupt. Literally, I could never pronounce that, when I got divorced. So I felt like I had to start over. I'm the breadwinner of the family, but I would have to start over in 2004, with my life, and save as much as I can. I saved 25% of my salary, plus I put into my Roth IRA, like max it out every year. So with that said, it paid off, and I'm glad I did what I did, because if I would have not saved that much and also only spending like half of what I make, then I would have not been in this point in my life. I will still be probably working, So I'm glad I did what I did. Basically enjoying the moment as you retire, because tomorrow is never a guarantee in life. So recently, I have some family illnesses and, some friends that got sick and, things like that. It's like, I felt like while I am still healthy, I need to do what I want to do. Less stress, more relaxing things to do, enjoy life to the fullest before I can no longer do it. So I know 62 is young, and I probably could work a few more years, but this is the life I chose, and this is gonna be. Besides, you know, I save enough money to say I have enough to retire. And, you know, like, what is enough? You know, how much money do you need to say it's enough and be content with the amount of money you have? You know, yeah, sure, I could make more money, you know, I could save more money, but on the other end, it's like I'm stressed, you know, I'm not happy. So I don't know, I just became a person that I don't want to be in those terms. So I just have to make that decision. And then, of course, thank you to my daughter, which she has helped me see this light about, you know, retiring early, and that I don't need to keep working, pursue the passion that I like in life, you know, that I want in life. So I'm grateful to have a daughter like that. So now let's talk about cons, you know, like things that probably, well, I guess I knew about, but it's kind of like something that I did miss, you know, like first of all, I said it was nursing. And then second, it's a paycheck, spending my savings plus a little income from some of my rentals. So that's basically what I'm using as my income stream. Other than that, you know, I have not really touched my retirement account, things like that. I think I want to let that grow a little more and see how it goes, you know. So yeah, paycheck is a major thing that you need to sort of think about. 62, I cannot get Social Security. So, you know, I guess 62 and a half I can, but I don't think I need that money yet. So I'm gonna just let it slide. And then, of course, healthcare. I had to pay for my own healthcare. So when I retired last year, I had to use Cobra because I already kind of almost met my deductible for the year. So I continue that, but Cobra is so much more expensive. So this year I took the Obamacare, which is a lot cheaper, you know. Of course, it has a very high deductible, but like I said, if you're healthy, you really don't need, you know, to use it. So a high deductible plan is probably a good deal for me, okay? Of course, it's to each its own. If you're not healthy, maybe that's a whole different story. Budget, that's another thing. I guess I have not really cut down in my spending. That's not good, right? But I'm not an overspender anyway. I'm a frugal person. So even when I was working, I'll only spend like half of my salary and I save the other half. So if I'm spending just as much right now, it's probably okay so far. I mean, looking at my stuff, it seems okay. But I guess since I don't really have that salary or income stream like that, I probably should just cut down on some, which I probably could, but we'll just see. But right now, I'm just enjoying my traveling and stuff, so most of the expenses are geared towards that. And I budgeted about $10,000 a year for that. So yeah, so in retirement, I think it would be good to have a little budget and go from there. So I'll be more watchful for that. So I think I'm gonna start that when I come back from London. I'm leaving for London in a few days. And so when I come back, I guess that's when I'm gonna start running the numbers and start with a budget. Mortgage is another thing because that's the biggest chunk of the expenses that I have when I was working. But I try to pay off my mortgage in like within 17 years. It's a 30-year mortgage. So that's kind of have helped since I have no mortgage to pay. So that made my decision a lot easier too. So that is just a sneak peek of my 1-year anniversary on retirement. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please smash that notification bell and then subscribe to my channel. Give me a little moral boost and of course help me with my algorithm. Comment down below. Are you planning to retire? How much do you think you need for retirement? I'm gonna tell you, you don't need much if you live frugally. And you know, I'm frugal, but I still enjoy life to the fullest, I would have to say. And then also follow me in Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, bye.
What is good about retirement? Do you hear that?
What?
That's the sound of an alarm clock when you're retired. You don't hear it. Not bad, huh?
He's being a silly goose.